Hi, I'm Lori, a librarian at the Newton Free Library, and today we're making 3D fish cards. There are many reasons to make a card for someone special, to wish them happy birthday, or just to say thanks. Here are some cards that I've already made, and this is the one we're going to make together. There are some items we're going to need to complete our craft, and they are paper, cupcake liners, glue, scissors, crayons or markers, and other fun stuff. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to start with our paper. I'm using just some construction paper. You can use any kind of paper though, and you can certainly use plain paper and then white paper and then just draw and color a background and do whatever you like. But I'm using this paper. And this is 8.5 by 11 folded in half, so you have lots of room for the fish that we're going to put on it. Okay, the next step is to take your cupcake liner, and you're just gonna, this is the fun part, because you're gonna flatten it out. And just, it's gonna take a while sometimes, depending on what your cupcake liner is made out of. Some are more stiff than others, but I have one that's pretty much pre-flattened. So I'm going to use that to make my first fish. Okay, so now the next step is we've got a big circle here, and we want to cut a space for the mouth. And to do that, we're going to make a triangle. We're going to go not all the way to the center, but just like that, just part way. And there's your fish, your big fish. And the great part about this is that once you've cut out that triangle, you now have the other part of the fish. You have the fish's tail. A little bit later on, I'll show you guys how to make a fin, but this is how your basic fish is going to look. Now you're ready to start gluing. I'm going to be using a glue stick today, but you can certainly use regular glue. If you're using regular glue, make sure you don't use too much at once because that can make the cupcake liner a little gloopy. So you want to, sometimes I think a glue stick is best. And you're just going to put a lot of glue on the reverse side of your cupcake liner, because that's the side that is going to, we're going to glue down. Okay, and then I would put some on the card itself in the shape, the general shape of the fish. And then you're just gonna flatten that out. It's fine if it curls up. Remember, this is a 3D card, so don't worry about the edges curling up because I think that makes it look more fun. Then you're going to add the tail. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to add the tail. And place it on your fish, on the edge there, so it's sticking out. You can play around and always add some more glue if you want it to stick down more. Don't worry about that. And now we're gonna make a fin. You just take another cupcake liner and see this shape that I've cut out? We're just gonna cut that same shape. It's not a triangle, but we're gonna make a different kind of shape where there's just a more flat edge. So instead of a point, we're going to use a more flat edge. And then this, put the glue on it, goes right here in the middle. And that's the fin. So now you have your fish, the tail, and the fin. And now I'm going to add an eye to my fish. I happen to have these googly eyes, which I'm gonna put one right there. But you can just draw an eye if you don't have one on. You can just take a crayon and draw one. Okay, so that's my first fish. And because we're in the ocean, I'm gonna put some bubbles on. I'm gonna draw some bubbles on for this first fish. Now I'm gonna show you how to do the second fish. Now the second fish here, I'm just using my own design. It is easier to use, for the plain ones, it's easy to color and make your own design. So I'm gonna do that really quickly. I'm gonna put some yellow crayon on this. And then some purple crayon. Again, you can do as much or as little as you like. And then we're gonna do the same thing. I'm not gonna put a fin on this one because it's just a little fish. You can put a fin on it, but I'm not going to. Hold on here. And again, I'm going to use, I need a little bit more glue. I'm gonna put the glue on the reverse side of my decorated cupcake liner of my own design. And then I'm gonna put some glue right on the card and paste it down. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the tail on. So now you have a big fish and a little fish. And now I'm going to put the little eye on the little fish. Okay. Again, sometimes you might need a little bit more glue, and that's okay. All right. And then we can put bubbles for that second fish. And that's it. You're pretty much done. I have written happy birthday in this card. You can write whatever message you want. And I happen to have some stickers that were some fish stickers and crab stickers. And so I put some stickers in. You could put whatever stickers you like or whatever other types of things you like. For this card, I made 3 little fish. And here's an example of drawing the eye. So you definitely can do that. And for this one, I took some little shredded paper and I used it to make kind of some kelp. And then I made a big green fish and just did one fish. So those are the cards that we made today. And I hope you enjoyed this craft. And please come back next week to check out our new video. Thanks so much. Have a great day.